Hi, I'm Jessica Bayhall with Great Rivers Regional System for Addiction Care, and we are here today with Kenneth Birchfield with the Southern Highlands, and he is here today to tell us a little bit about the pathways to recovery that Southern Highlands offers. And so, Kenneth, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it. We have a few questions for you today. So specifically, what type of medicated assisted treatment do you all offer at Southern Highlands?
At Southern Highlands, we offer MAT through Suboxone and through Vivitrol.
Okay. Can you describe what that medication assisted treatment is and what it does and how it works?
Yes, both the Suboxone and the Vivitrol block the effects of any opioids. Vivitrol is also good for the use in alcohol substance use disorder.
Awesome. What would you say are some myths associated with medicated assisted treatment?
One of the biggest myths in medicated assisted treatment is people believing that individuals in recovery through MAT are substituting one substance for another, when in actuality they're not getting any type of that euphoric feeling that their drug of choice would provide for them. They are able to maintain long-term sobriety, they're able to maintain employment, and it's a totally different thing than using the substances that they would have before they came into MAT.
Absolutely. I've definitely heard that about the recovery thing that you were just talking about. I would definitely say that's very accurate. We hear that a lot in what we do at Great Rivers. Where can someone go if they're interested in the programs that you have there at Southern Highlands?
We have offices in Wyoming County, Mercer County, and McDowell County, in Mullins, Princeton, and Welch, respectively, through the counties. We also have long-term residential programs, ASAM 3.5 levels, and transitioning down into lower ASAM 3.1 level facilities in the Princeton location, and newly opening up in the Welch location at Welch Hospital is going to be our new Hope Center, and they have a higher level of care there. So we will be able to assist people that may have more medical needs than other programs are able to take on.
That's great news. What is the cost associated with medicated assisted treatment there with Southern Highlands?
For most people, there isn't any cost out of pocket for them. Many of our consumers have Medicaid, and Medicaid pays for 100% of their medication and their therapy and everything that goes with the program. If people do not have insurance, Southern Highlands has a grant program that is helping to assist to pay for MAT for those individuals that can't afford it and don't have insurance.
Where can someone go to get that information? So if they want to be enrolled, is there like an online application? Or do they need to come to one of those sites in person? Can they get more information like on a website or something along those lines?
They sure can. They can go to Southern Highlands website, which is SHCMHC, that stands for Southern Highlands Community Mental Health Center.com, and they are able to find all kinds of information about all the programs that we offer there. If they know that they are ready to enroll in one of those programs, they can give us a call at any of our facilities. All of our facilities are linked, so you can use either the Mullins number, which is 304-294-5353, or the Princeton number, which is 304-425-9541. And they'll be able to be linked with an admissions counselor.
Wonderful. I have two more questions for you. When it comes to the medicated assisted treatment program there at Southern Highlands, what would you say an example of success is? What does success look like in that medicated assisted treatment program?
Success is anybody that can maintain sobriety. They're able to maintain their recovery, not using substances, working towards maintaining employment or gaining employment, just becoming a productive member of society again.
Awesome. What is the criteria to participate in your all's medicated assisted treatment program?
The criteria is, of course, that you have a history of substance use disorder. Um, for Suboxone, it would be one of the only barriers is you can't have any benzodiazepines in your system, such as Xanax, Valium, things like that, because it doesn't interact well with the medication. Um, for Vivitrol, you actually have had to went through detox and not have any opioids in your system at all. If you take it, then it can make you ill, but it is able to help you maintain um, reduced cravings so that you do not continue to use. And the bonus for Vivitrol is that it doesn't have any of the opioid in it. So when you're ready to come off that medication, there's no type of detox associated with it.
I did just think of another question. Just while we were talking, it just popped into my head. For people that may be asking, what does that look like as far as like if someone is wanting to be on the Vivitrol pathway? How often do they need Vivitrol? How often do they need to come into your facility and get that? Or how often would they need to come in for the Suboxone program?
Excellent. I'm glad that you asked. For Vivitrol, another good bonus with that one is that it is in an injectable form, and you only have to take that medication once a month. Now, for our program, you are required to have weekly counseling in a group setting and individual counseling once a month as the treatment portion of medicated assisted treatment. For Suboxone, you would attend weekly for the first year, and you also are required to do weekly group counseling, individual counseling, but the doctor will prescribe you a week's worth of medication, and that will be renewed each week.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome. I
The next,
also wanted to mention that for people that are struggling to get through the detox portion that they would need for Vivitrol, or even if they want to detox before they begin Suboxone, we can help with that as well through our crisis stabilization unit in Princeton. It's a 5 to 7 day program that will help with that detox process and make it a little easier than it would be on your own.
absolutely. Is there any other pathways to recovery that Southern Highlands offers that you would like to share with us today?
Yes, I mean, we have abstinence-based groups as well. If you do not want to utilize any of the medication-assisted treatment, you can come in, do therapy, and work with our counselor to do an abstinence-based program. Again, there are the residential programs that you can come in and stay for 30 to 60 days and work on your recovery that way. We also offer peer recovery coaching. So we have people with lived experience that work with all of our programs that is able to help answer questions, be able to provide that sense of, I've been there and I know you can come through this and this is how we work through it. So I think that that's a beneficial aspect as well.
Absolutely. Well, Kenneth, I want to thank you so much for joining us today and giving us just a little bit more information about medicated assisted treatment and what Southern Highlands is doing. Remind me again, you said Wyoming and McDowell, and I know there was another county. I don't.
The other county is Mercer, Wyoming, Mercer,
Mercer.
McDowell.
Knew there was another one. I was like, there was three that he said, and I could only remember two. So if you are in one of those counties and you would like more information about Southern Highlands, please reach out to them. Reach out to them. He's given the website. We'll also make sure that we post the website throughout the week as well. But thank you, Kenneth, so much, like I said, for coming on here, giving us some more information and letting us not only know about MAT, but also know a little bit more about what you guys do there at Southern Highlands. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.